Hello again, Jimmy here, the O'Reillys. I have another tool that we can do a review on today, which is the Mucar 892BT. So here is some information on the back of the box, which says it's got an 8-inch display and it's equipped with online services, compatible with 100 plus car brands and 100,000 plus vehicle models. So let's open it up and have a look. Okay, we've got the box open. We've got an Ethernet cable there, which looks like. This looks very, very familiar. I haven't seen the tool before, but I'm a bit surprised now. This looks very, very familiar. I don't know if you know what that looks like to me, but yeah, it looks like a very familiar looking tool. Okay, we've got it switched on. I'm just going to wait for that to power up. Okay, we hooked the Bluetooth dongle up to a vehicle here. Okay, quick look over the tool. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to register this because I haven't done that yet, but let's just see if we can jump straight in and do an auto search. Okay, we're going to see how long this takes to register. It's the first time switching it on, so it might be a bit slow. Okay, we're in. So we can do health report, system scan, system selection, special functions, online functions. And we've got a different option here for crafter vans or LT3 basically. Guided functions, which is mainly used for VW stuff. So let's just do a health report first. Now I do like the setup of this already because it's very familiar to me. So yeah, very familiar to different brands of scan tool basically. Uses a very, very similar software. It's going to scan through. Now here we can see we only have a bulb warning there, so ignore the engine light one. That's just because the ignition's on. So we will get a bulb warning up here, and we'll have a little look in and see what that says about the bulbs that are faulty. And I can show you how we can use the tool to basically find the fault and narrow it down. It is just a bulb, so we're just using it as an example. It could be anything on the car, any different sensor. Okay, we've got the report up, which shows left low beam headlight and license plate lamp. Now if we look at the rear of the car, that does confirm that the license plate lamps do not work. Now that is a very basic fault, but it is just an example of what you can find and how you can find and narrow down and fix the fault. So what we can do on this is go and say into engine electronics, and we'll just show you some other stuff that you can do. You can read your faults, clear your faults, read a data stream. So if we look at something, let's just find a few items that we can tick off, which would be, say, engine speed. If we can find that, so crankshaft speed, that's good enough. So now if we run the engine, we can see there so we've got the DPF pressure up, got the engine speed. You can see if you increase the revs, that goes up, and the DPF pressure will increase as you increase the revs as well. Pressure's a little bit low on this. But yeah, nice and steady at idle there, 4 HPA, which is a good DPF. If we come back here, some of the other most common ones that you would do is actuation test. You can control a lot of different things here, depending on obviously what car you connect it up to. So we've only got here in the engine, which is glow plugs. We're not really in a position to show you that here. So if we go to, say, the electronics, central electrics here, and we'll show you something a little bit different. Let's go to actuation test again, something that we can visibly see working basically by list. So you can see we've got different stuff here, which is the horn. We've got interior lights. Let's switch that, start, and we've got our interior lights on just like that. So now we can turn them off like that. Now you might ask, why would you want to do that? Well, if you're turning this switch on and off and your bulbs, they aren't coming on, you don't know, is it the bulbs that are gone? Is it the switch? Or whatever, and by switching it on there, it gives you an idea. Well, hang on a minute, the bulbs are working, so it must be the switch. Just gives you somewhere to sort of look, and you can trace the fault down like that. So on other scan tools, which are similar to this, I've had people saying, the special functions don't work on VWs. Special functions on VWs is very difficult to get working. What you need to do is go to guided functions, and it takes you through sort of like this. So I'll take you through a little bit of the process if I can. Okay, see, this is a commercial vehicle, so it can be a little bit more difficult to use, basically. Some scan tools don't even list them on certain stuff. So we're looking for Amarok, which I've got a fairly big list. So yeah, as expected, I can't find the Amarok on there, but we're going to go through the rest of the tools and rest of the tool, and we'll show you what else I can do with it. So if we have a little look through other stuff, you got maintenance, which is all of these sort of things there that you can do. AdBlue resets. I think these are coming more and more common, that you have to have a scan tool that's able to do this. AdBlue systems, DPF systems, brake pads, clutch, DPF regeneration. We've got loads of other stuff, so gearbox learning, knock sensor resets. So you got TPMS stuff there, transport mode, turbocharger matching. Upgrade is going to be where you do your updates, basically. So you can update the software. So it's not connected to the internet right now, so it's not going to do that. Settings, you've got online service, user manual there, OBD code fact, and then we have TPMS, other gadgets, which would be stuff that you can add to it, remote assistance, and you got diagnose history. You can go back to sort of any vehicle that you've recently checked, and you can go back in and see what the faults were. So if you've had a vehicle that you've had in, and you want to go back and see what fault codes it had, you've got a record of it here saved, and you can send this by email to yourself or the customer if they want a copy. Don't know why that's taking me back into that, but let's go back. Report. So yeah, here we've got the reports. Now we can send. We should be able to. Right, it's not working as well as I hoped there for that. It's a slightly different tool, so it's got the same sort of software, but obviously bits and pieces can be a little bit different to get used to. Maintenance software, TPMS remote, so that's basically it. So you might remember I've done a tool very similar to this that had free lifetime updates. I don't know if this one's got it, so I'll have to check, and if it has, I'll write it in the description or in the comments, or how much you have to pay for updates if you have to pay. So yeah, I'll put the link where you can buy this in the description or in the video comments as well, and I'll see you on the next video, I suppose. See you in the next one.